This video is presented by the EA Creator Network, so thank you for giving me access to the pack early. So by this point, I've actually done a decent amount of gameplay and building with the Growing Together expansion pack, and I feel like we gotta give credit where credit's due. Today I'm gonna be talking you through my favorite items from the pack, both for build and also for gameplay purposes. Items that just are not like any other items we have in the pack and real standouts. You're probably looking at this like, this looks a little underwhelming, but let me walk you through it. Let's start with the gameplay items. We're gonna start off with the treehouse. So let me quickly move over to a lot where I have the treehouse finished so you can see the before. And here is the after. So this is it, fully upgraded with the slide, the bell, the lights, and the pole. And you can slide down the pole. Actually, let me talk you through all the different stuff that you can do here. Keep in mind that it's fully upgraded. It is best played either by a child or a teen. You can set the admission rules so that no adults are allowed. With the child, you can interact with the different entry and exits, the ladder, the slide, the pole. Here we're about to walk up, and then we can slide down the slide like that. Slide down treehouse pole. Whee! That's the slide. Then for decorations, you can do fairy tale castle decor, you can do the space explorer decor, island castaway decor, or I think that pirate hideout decorations. Then you can play pretend in the castle. So there's several different ways to play. You can do the fairy tale castle one, which looks so cute. I think this is some of my favorite things to do. You can also do the house one, which is like raking and hoovering and cleaning. The island castaway, which looks like this with the palm trees and the sand. This is what the pirate one looks like. Obviously you're on a ship. And then the last one is the space explorer, which I think is my favorite, with the helmet. And then you have a little control panel with the stars and the space and the planets flying around you. So that is play pretend. You can also interact with the enclosure, which is this little room here. So you can nap in it, play in it, relax, or sleep. And if you play in it, you also unlock another one, which is to tell a spooky story in the enclosure. And then a couple more, you can ring the treehouse bell. And then if you click the option to play on treehouse, it will kind of rotate and go through all of those ones. And I think that's it. Play pretend, sit. You can obviously sit on it. Oh, and the watch nature one is really cool. You go to the balcony and you just like look out, do a little bit of bird watching, and you are increasing your skills, working on your skills throughout all of this. I forgot to say, this one here, looking out, is mental. But if you're doing the play pretend one, that is creative. Honestly, the fact that you can develop different skills for your kid using this one item is super useful. It is kind of big and bulky. Obviously it's a tree, so you do need a big garden for it. But I just think that if you have kids in your household, this will just keep them entertained all day and working on their skills. Just a little side note, just putting it out there for those who are interested. With the adult Sims, you do have one more option for the enclosure. Just saying, just for you to know, purely for research purposes. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. They're going in, and that's what that looks like. They're actually currently trying for a baby. So I don't know, we'll see. Thankfully, the kids are inside. They have no idea what's going on out here. Oh boy. Okay, so the next one is the baby carriers, or the infant carriers specifically. They have completely blown me away in the fact that you can pretty much function totally normally with the baby on your back. So put Dylan in back carrier. So this is the interaction of putting him on my back. So here I am just holding him. If you select on Dylan, more choices, baby care, you can set preferred back carrier. You can do the different colors, black with yellow accents, blue, gray, white with pink is the current one. And then you can select to put Dylan in back carrier, and this is what it looks like. She kind of just like swooshes into it. Then from there, she can go about her day. Wash hands. Let's try brushing our teeth. We're now gonna try going on a jog. This is her on a jog. She full on changed into her fitness outfit, and she's just like running with Dylan on her back. The coolest thing about this though is, so Dylan is currently awake, I think. Yeah, okay, so Dylan's currently awake, but considering it's 3 a.m., he's not gonna be awake for long. He will still fall asleep on her back. Wait, look, he's asleep. Oh, bless him. Oh my God, it's so cute with the Z's behind. So your infant sim will still be able to sleep, which I love. Let's try cooking. I think it will work if we cook. Let's do a simple grilled cheese sandwich at 3:50 a.m. in the morning. There she is, cooking away. So he's woken up now and she's making her grilled cheese. There's probably endless different interactions that you can do with an infant on your back, which is super cool that is possible still. The only things you can't do from what I've been able to find is things that require you to sit down. So as soon as I sit on this couch, there you go, she then flips to holding him, and that's because obviously he would be squashed otherwise. And unfortunately it's the same with the computer. So if she comes here and starts writing, I believe she will put him down on the floor. Yeah, look, she's just put him on his playmat and then she goes about her day. For the most part you can still do things, but obviously for the things that it doesn't make sense, like sitting down, she'll just put him down. Okay, this next one is super interesting, actually took me by surprise, is a friendship bracelet. So with this item right here, this is like the super duper friendship box. You can make a friendship bracelet. You have 5 different colored options here. Let's do the first one, the pastel orange, blue, and white. Here is my sim self making her friendship bracelet. She's making an absolute mess of it. Loads of it's going on the floor. It is not building a skill, which is just important to note, but it's actually not taking her that long to do it. Emma's inventory here, we have the friendship bracelet. Okay, so what's actually really cool is that the action to exchange friendship bracelets is not possible because we're not close to any Sims right now. So I think I'm gonna invite Mitchell over. If you're confused by these characters, I have a full video of testing the gameplay down below. I will link that and you'll understand all of these different people. So let's invite Mitchell to hang out in the current lot. Then I can go into my inventory. Oh, I still can't give Mitchell my friendship bracelet, even though we have a decent relationship bar. So Mitchell and I have here, half a green. Let's work on that and let's see if we can get a slightly higher level. Okay, so now we just became good friends with Mitchell and actually we can exchange friendship bracelets now. So it's a good friendship level or higher. So if we click on the friendship bracelet, exchange with Mitchell, let's see what that looks like. Oh my God, cute. Okay, so look at their bracelets. They now have, she has one here, he has one here. So now with our bracelets on, you can do the bracelet buddy fist bump. Let's see what that looks like. It's so cute. I love that. I just love that the Sims will be wearing it. And what's really cool is that the bracelet will actually fall off eventually. So after a while, it will just natural wear and tear, it will fall off. And it is pack compatible with Nifty Knitting, so you can actually knit different variations of it, which I think is so cool that they added. I don't have Nifty Knitting installed right now, so I can't actually show you that, but that's just a really cool feature that they've added. Also, if the friendship starts to spiral and maybe they, you know, lose their closeness, you can actually ask for the bracelet back. So let's see, arguments, malicious, demand friendship bracelet back. Let's see what that looks like. This friendship is about to go downhill quick though. Oh, she's getting aggressive. It's gone. The bracelet's already gone. Savage. That was a quick friendship. That I feel like is a nice fun addition to gameplay and to building up friendships. And all it requires is this little item here. All right, so the next one are the puzzles, which I'm really disappointed that it's actually not just an object like this, a clickable, small, neat, compact object. It is unfortunately this big table, and that is how you can play the games and do the puzzles, which I'm about to show you. I just feel like this is just an ugly item. I mean, it's not ugly, but it's just like it's an entire table dedicated to puzzles. I would have loved it if it was just a single object that I could place on any table. But so it's the puzzle feature that comes with this table. You can change game to puzzles, and what's really cool is that you can create a puzzle from a reference. So Emma will place the puzzle in the middle, choose a puzzle, 50 pieces, 100, 250, 500, or a custom puzzle from reference. And then it will take us into camera mode and we can make our puzzle. Aww. So I've just moved my infant onto the floor. So now I'm going to turn this into a puzzle. Let's do it like this. Yes, there you go. Okay, let's see how accurate this puzzle looks. There's also these pieces in debug, which I will show you in a second, where you can have the different puzzle pieces scattered around. It looks really cool for clutter for the builders. And the skill that she is working on is logic whilst doing the puzzle. Oh, also we can have a second sim come in here and help us with the puzzle or steal a piece. So let's work on the puzzle, see what that looks like. He'll get some puzzle pieces in front of him, and now let's steal a piece. That is so something that I would do. Okay. And also, side note for our child here, for Mark, he is working on his mental skills. Oh, it's coming together though. Look at the puzzle side by side with our reference. That looks really cute. Oh my god! Okay, so now Emma's feeling really pissed off because there's a missing puzzle piece. Mark here comes to save the day. Return stolen puzzle piece. Da-da-da-da! Okay, all done. So now we have a completed puzzle, which actually looks pretty accurate, I have to say. You can clean it up, Simstagram it, or you can frame the puzzle, which is really cool because it's basically like framing one of your pictures. And now we have it in our inventory, and we can drag it over to the wall. You cannot change the frame, maybe in build mode actually, let's check. No, you cannot change the frame, but you can name it or view it. I just think that's a really nice fun addition, and I love that you can actually customize the paint puzzle from reference. I'm just quickly in debug, and I'm going to show you the individual items that look great for clutter. This is the symbols box with the tiles. This is the puzzle box here, and from there then you have the individual puzzle pieces that look like that, and these are the tile pieces, which I think is really cool. I love that you can have those individual items. I think for clutter, for builders, that's going to look really fun on tables and coffee tables. So that is it for the gameplay items. There are a couple others like the keepsake boxes, which really intrigue me, and the splash pads, but I feel like those three that I showed you stand out a little bit more because there's more options that you can do. They have skills associated with them. They're just more useful, I think, more useful in gameplay. But we have a whole other side to this, which is the builders for the builders, and that is probably where I'm more excited for. Items that I will be using in most of my builds. These really are the standouts for me. I just think that the details of these items is just next level. In fact, I just remember there was one more. There's one more, and that one's this right here. Oh wait, and the table. I love the table. This. Okay, that's it. That's it now. No more. They're all good. So let me quickly go through them. The first one here is this crib. This supports newborns as well. I just love the color swatches. You have the dark wood, medium wood, light wood. Then we have the upright piano, which we have all been waiting for, in some really fun swatches, really colorful ones with stickers, pastels, vibrant, and then you have the solid woods, which, I mean, what more could we want? So I feel like that just, it ticks all the boxes. Okay, then we have this chair here, which I just think has such a nice detail of that woven fabric, and I'm super happy with the swatches. I maybe wish there was more of a solid black and a solid white, but colors, the woods, I love this one here, and then I love the orange and blue. I just feel like it's going to be so useful. And then behind it we have the plant, which I don't think I need to say anymore. I just feel like it's not a bulky plant like some of the others. Even though there's 4 plants, we obviously do wish that they were broken up into single plants, but I'm going to make the most of what I've got, and I think that it's definitely going to be one of my most used plants. This tall monstera here is gorgeous. Okay, then we have this couch here, which is so detailed, like in comparison to some of our base game couches. Like, does that even compare? Look at the level of detail in the pillows and the blankets. So something that really impressed me actually is I'm gonna get 6 couches and I will show you what I mean. So it doesn't work for all of the swatches, but for some of the swatches, they've given us 2 of the same main colored leather, and then the blankets are just slightly different, which I think if you're a builder, you probably really appreciate, because when you do 2 couches side by side, they just look so repetitive if you have the exact same pillows with the exact same blankets. But when you have something slightly different, it just feels so much more lived in and realistic. Leathers are the same, but the blankets and the pillows are different. These These two here, we've got this console table, the hallway table, and we have this dresser, the wardrobe. I love the details on them. I love the handlebars. They also have really nice swatches of this and like the dark brown woods. Look here, we have with the gold or the silver hardware, which is really cool. I feel like they've done a really good job with the details of some of these items. These two here, I love as well. These are like a marbled, there you go, a marbled effect coffee table set. The color swatches are okay. I really wish that we had a few more wood options. Maybe like a gray, I think could have been nice, or a slightly different, less orangey wood. But these first swatches here, I think are especially nice. Okay, something that maybe is not that exciting, but in comparison to the other shower bath sets that we have, it's just so much more modern. So they've really upgraded with this shower bath combo. Okay, then we have this bookshelf here, which actually comes in two different styles. And what's really cool is that they look great side by side, but they are actually different. Clutter that they have on the shelves are different. It's always weird when you have bookshelves and you place two side by side, how like the books are just so repetitive. That just looks so ridiculous. Finally, we have the lights. The lights in this pack, I think in general, are just really cool. We have a really cool lamp as well, which doesn't quite make the cut, but I love the simplicity of it. It's the lamps for me that really stand out. This is a close contender to this, which is my all-time favorite light. And I feel like these two might have replaced it. You know, there's just something so cool, contemporary, detailed, like the marble effect on this, and then the detail of the metal, the hardware, and just really high quality. That's my overview of my standout items from the Growing Together pack. We got a solid mix of gameplay and build items. There's loads more to discover though. We've got lots of clutter. We've got some cool bits for infants, kids, wall decals. There's some really cool build items. I will link my full build video down below if you haven't seen it already. Let me know what you think of all these gameplay items and if you think there are any more gameplay items that I am missing or overlooking. But I hope you have enjoyed this video. I will link down some more videos that I have of the Growing Together expansion pack if you are still interested in knowing more. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!